Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to play Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. This is quite influenced by the Eric Clapton version, but it's definitely not the way Eric plays it. I have a different approach that I think is pretty cool. It's based on an idea that came from Chet Atkins that I learned from a great guitarist named Pat Bergeson, who played with Chet for many years. And basically we're playing this kind of a pattern with the thumb over the chord progression. Etc. Now you know that Chet would play a lot of songs with that kind of bass pattern, but he would play with a straight feel, songs like Freight Train. So the bass is going. And my friend Pat Bergeson said, why don't you try that feel, Joe, with a shuffle groove? It's this idea I got from Chet. So you take it, that's a straight eighth groove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. There it has a shuffle feel. So that's kind of what this arrangement is based around. Now I have a free chord chart for you to download if you like. It's down below with all the chord diagrams. I think it'll help you just see how it's all mapped out. And I do have the full tab available on music notes if you want to learn all the melody things I'm doing. It's my exact arrangement, which is pretty involved. It has acoustic guitar solos on top of the electric guitar, all kinds of fun stuff. Anyway, let's jump into it. So we start off going C to an E7 to an A7. And so that A7 is played open A, 2nd fret, open G, 2nd fret, and then a pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay? And then we have a D minor chord, D minor 7 if you'd like, or not. To an A7, to a D minor. Now just about all of you will be familiar with these chords, so I'm not going to spell out every single chord. Some people get annoyed when I do that, some people get annoyed when I don't do that. I try to please everybody. I try to just make the lesson as easy to understand and as concise as I can. So we start off with a C, to an E7, A7, D minor, 7 spine, to an A7, to a D minor, and then an F. I like to play the F with my thumb, playing the low F note. You can play it like that if you want. And then we go to an F sharp diminished chord. So that chord does trip a lot of people up. I have a lesson for this song on my Guitar Synergy channel also, so you can check that out if you want more information. So many lessons. 2nd fret, we skip the A string, and then we go 1st fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret. That's an F sharp diminished chord. Once more, 2nd fret of the low E, we mute the A string. We just kind of let that ring finger hang there so that the A string doesn't get sounded, it mutes it. And then we have the 1st fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, and then 1st fret of the B string. Okay, F, F sharp diminished, and then C to an A7, and then we play this D7 chord. I like to put the F sharp in the bass there, and then go to a G chord. And that's pretty much the whole song. There's a different turnaround at the end, but for the sake of keeping things rolling along, we're going to break down the bass thumb groove over those chords. So this is my goal for you to be able to play this. then my goal is for you to play this. Before we play that, we really have to get the thumb to be able to play that accompaniment pattern and be pretty comfortable with it. You really can't get the thumb to be too comfortable. You know, you got to work on it till it's just absolutely rock solid. It really takes a while, but it's worth it. It's worth it getting that independence. So we start off with that same kind of pattern we would do if we learned Freight Train or a song like that, but we shuffle it. And the chords move by pretty quick, so we just go C, and we're rocking back and forth between the ring finger there on the C and the G, to E, okay, to an A7. And so that A7 is just 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. This really shouldn't be the first fingerstyle song you learn. But if it's the first one with this shuffle bass feel, I think that's okay. Okay, so we have C, E7, A7, D minor, A7, D minor. And you might even just hang on those two chords. See how skanky you can make the shuffle feel. Oh yeah. Go to an F, F sharp diminished, C, A7, D7 with a G in the bass, sorry, an F sharp in the bass, and there we're just going 6, 4, 6, 4, pedaling there like Mel Travis might. But with a shuffle feel to a G, and then do a little walk up there. Maybe we'll do this walk up to begin with. G, A, C, G, A, B, C. And I like to do some of those on the bridge. Get a little twang. Okay, so I'll walk you through the entire chord progression using the bass, nice and slowly, and then we'll add the fingers. There we have it. Something like that. Download the chord chart that's attached with the tabbed bass. And then let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm going to walk you through adding the fingers now. And do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave me a comment if you would. It helps the algorithm, helps more people see this video. Maybe we can get more people playing fingerstyle. Such a wonderful style of guitar playing. Timeless. Okay, so the melody kind of, it's not exactly a melody, it's just really kind of hinting at the melody of the song. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. So what I'm doing there is I'm going, basically playing, and then I'm playing the D note within that E7 chord. Kind of hammer on to the A7, and then I kind of play this cool little phrase. Just walking up from the D minor, and then walking up on the A7. So we're walking up F, G, A, and then we're walking up E, F, G, and then I play this double stop lick. I just like it, I think it's cool. So we're hammering on from the E and G notes, hammering on to the F and A. And people always comment, I don't know the theory, don't just name the notes, tell us the frets. So here are the frets. 9, 8. I don't think of frets, I think of notes. Hammering on to the 10th fret on both cases. So good to learn the notes of the fingerboard. Every note of the fingerboard, just memorize it. That's not music theory, that's just memorizing the notes. It really just makes life a lot easier. You only have to do it once. So then we go 12th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret. And then we go. It's a bit like that. Okay? So I'm just pedaling the D note and then walking down A flat, G, F, D. Something like that. So far we have so we're going from F to an F sharp diminished, and I'm kind of just doing a melody. And then going. So I'm just walking down to the A7 chord. And then playing this D groove. Goes C, D, E, C, D, E. While we keep the to a G. That's the first time around, real slowly. And then we do this lead. Basically just an A arpeggio, A7 arpeggio. So A, C sharp, E, G, A, C sharp, E, G, F, E. Do a little hammer on there. And then D, C sharp, D. And then that same move from D minor to A7. And then we do this little open string run that I really like. Isn't that cool? So it's F, open E, D, C, open B, A, open G, F, E, open D, C, A to F. Alright, so the second half goes. Repeats all this, and then you just basically do a D7 to a G. You can do any kind of D7 to G. And then kind of ending on a G before walking back to the C. So that's kind of what's going on. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. Do download the free chord chart and check out the full transcription that's available. Check out the lesson on my Guitar Synergy channel also for this song. And I wish you all the best with your playing. Take good care, everybody, and see you in the next video.